Virgo, hi. Let's have a look at a you versus them reading today and see what is here. If you tuned into this video, there may be something here that does relate to you and your situation. Okay, so let's have a look and see what Spirit has. We've got the Eight of Wands for you here. We've got the Eight of Wands for you here, Virgo, okay? Wow. This actually came out for the collective as the second card. The Three of Swords in the reverse. Sorry, I keep trying to be still and not knock the table so the camera moves. Okay, so I apologize if that happens. This person is in deep regret about possibly a family situation or something from the past that they didn't navigate in the correct way. Okay. They could really be trying to, or have tried to, separate you from a group, okay? But when they started to do that, Virgo, they made a wrong decision, like a massive faux pas, because you are highly protected by your angels and by God. And this person, like, they have got no idea what's coming to them because of this, okay? They intentionally said something to try and stoop others to their level or to get people to like believe them here. Spirit's asking you to be really super patient here. We've got the Temperance card for you here, okay? This person could be a masculine. They could be an Aries. We have the Emperor in the reverse. This is someone who they have grandeurs about themselves, but they're not all like, they don't have the power. The Emperor in reverse thinks they have the power, but they don't have the power. And Spirit's asking you to be patient with this, Virgo. You could be like seeing things on social media about this person or hearing about this person on the internet, okay? This person, Virgo, they got mixed up with the wrong crowd and have probably all their life been mixed up with like unscrupulous people. The direction that they decided to take with the decisions that they made, Virgo, especially in regard to third-party things in love or just like the choices they made in their friendships, were so the wrong ones. And you, Virgo, here as the Queen of Pentacles in the upright, you're like looking at this from the sidelines. She's actually looking at what's going on with this other person and protecting their, like, what they have. Virgo, you're protecting what you have. You're protecting your resources here. What else do we have? Wow. This person could have purchased a property, built something for themselves, thought it was solid, and it's not solid. They still may think it's solid and secure, but it's not, okay? This could be a creative endeavor that they built. This could be a literal home. This could be a family. Something's falling apart here. They could be in a situation where they're not able to pay their home. And they could be losing a job. Someone is like placing a ruling over this person, okay? You're worried sometimes, like you may wake up in the middle of the night and be like worried about this, like what's going to happen next with this person, because you're empathic, Virgo, okay? So this is definitely someone you've been involved with in the past. This could be an ex like partner, man or woman, doesn't matter, okay? There is a masculine making a ruling or a decision over this person of interest, okay? There's something about a thief in the night here. asking you, Virgo, to focus on those you love and your relationships right now. I couldn't show that too quickly because it's got nudity in it, okay? Whereas this person's world with another person is falling down. A marriage could be, like, this could be a divorce on the cards here for this person with the Hierophant in reverse and the Two of Cups in the reverse, okay? This person's going through a lot of conflict with others, with their partner. What else do we have for Virgo, please, Spirit? This has come up for the collective where this person is like not able to move forward in a financial situation or not able to pay like a loan or a debt or, oh, okay, I'm getting something else here. Wow, this is pretty heavy. If this person has lent money off someone or done shady dealings in regards to borrowing money and then stealing it or using it for something for their own gain but not paying this other person back, they better watch their back, okay? They better watch their back. Someone could be really coming after this person. Yeah, another masculine. A masculine that operated on trust towards this person. That this person said, yeah, I'm going to pay you back, it's all going to be okay. And then this person either just disappeared on them, they're going to find them. This person, this other person, gave from their heart. This could be like a family member of theirs, okay? A sister, a brother. It could be a friend, but I don't feel it's like family. I feel it's more like someone that they borrowed money or lent money off, for sure. Okay? What's going on here? So this person may like be trying to find them or trying to get the money back in some way, but it's not going to end very good for them. You're working hard on yourself and you're growing something here, Virgo, okay? Keep doing what you're doing because it's going to really pay off for you. Now and again, I turn the cards around so that like we're getting like when Spirit tells me to, okay? So if you see me doing that. What else do we have for Virgo? Okay. Ooh. You may have some fears about what's going to happen in regards to what you're working towards here, Virgo. But you're feeling the fear and you're doing it anyway because you're following your gut. You're following your intuition about what feels right for you to continue doing. Whatever creative, crazy idea this person had with the money that they stole, it's a non-starter. It's not going to work. It's like maybe they lent some money and they were going to start some business and then they, put a down payment on a shop or whatever. Like that is not going to grow because they are not giving back the money to this other person. And they think they're going to be financially independent. Spirit is blocking this person. Look at this, the Chariot in the reverse. Spirit is saying, no, you've done the wrong thing here. You're very mentally focused, Virgo, on protecting yourself. So continue to do that. On the post section of my channel, there is many, many rituals there. Water rituals, salt rituals, prayer and gratitude that you can use. Okay, so go ahead and check those out and you can use those. This person is not going to be able to get away from this. If they have escaped something or if they've gone like AWOL or gone into hiding, this person will find them, this other person. Yeah, their time is running out. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in the opposite direction for this person, okay? This person is looking at you and seeing your success, and they're in conflict in their mind about this. They're like, what should I do about Virgo? They're like, I'm trying everything to start up something here and it's not working. And Virgo is just like excelling and being super successful financially or otherwise or any way, okay? This person hasn't closed out this cycle in what they had to learn, whether it's a 7-year cycle, 10-year cycle, 13-year cycle, and they're going to continue going round and round in their own mind. Spirit is asking you to pray right now, Virgo, on your own situation. Okay, because you will have a wish fulfillment. A prayer is going to be answered for you, Virgo. You're going to be able to move forward, and there's some sort of amazing opportunity, especially financially, coming in. 1010 on the screen. You have closed out a cycle. You're moving bravely, courageously, and directly into your new beginning. This person may be trying to find out what you're doing, Virgo, but they're blocked. In whatever way, Spirit can work in amazing ways to stop people from trying to find out what you're doing, okay? I know someone that, like, they put a YouTube video out and their ex was trying to stalk them. And every time they found out from someone else, that every time they clicked on the video wouldn't let them play it, okay? They wouldn't even let them tune into their energy. Spirit can work in amazing ways. This person lacks self-worth. You are trapped a little bit in your mind here, Virgo, okay? If you're trapped in any negative or pessimistic way of thinking in regards to anything in your situation or with this person, Spirit's asking you to say cancel and delete those negative or pessimistic thoughts in your mind and replace them with positive ones, okay? You have good karma coming towards you. 1111, as I said that. We have the number 11 here, the justice energy, okay? That came out bang on 1111. What else do we have? Yeah, this person, okay. This other person that they lent money off could be trying any sort of tactic to find this person, or to come in and say, you know, it's okay, like, you can pay me back whenever, but they have a trick up their sleeve, okay? They're trying to coax this person in. Yeah, look at that, 7 of Swords. They have a trick up their sleeve. They're not telling the truth because they need to get this money back from this person, or they need to get some sort of revenge here. 7 of Swords in reverse is revenge. Another woman could be involved. Could be a water sign. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, but a mature woman, not a younger woman, okay? This person is trying to avoid, this person you're tuning in to watch, 1212 on the screen, has definitely got other people involved in their life. They're trying to avoid a tower now. They're trying to avoid a collapse of their life. But they can't get out of this financial situation. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. There's no way out of it. They could be trying to hide somewhere, like literally hide somewhere to get out of this. What else do we have, Virgo? Yeah, you're moving on with your goals. You have your eyes on a prize, especially in regards to money. There's a lot of people that are disappointed in this person you're watching about, but they're unbothered. They don't care because they're not empathetic. They don't even know what, love is. Spirit's asking you to purge something here, Virgo. When I burp, it's usually about that, okay? If you watch the collective, this card came out first in the reverse too. The Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. This person made a really rough, really rough financial decision. They didn't tune into their intuition. They were intuitively being told by spirits that were trying to guide them out of a situation not to do something, but they did it anyway. What else do we have for Virgo? This could definitely be an air sign that we're talking about, okay? You're waiting patiently in the sidelines here to see what's going to happen with this devil energy, okay? And if, like I said, if you can do some cord cutting, if you know who this person is, I would do it, Virgo. What else do we have for Virgo? You versus them. This person is trying to, by any means, avoid conflict with these other people or try and hide from these others. I'm getting the others. Spirit's just saying the others, or these other people. But they can't hide. They're being exposed here. I'm hearing exposure. For the stupidity, for the fool that they are. Fool in reverse. You're protecting your resources here, Virgo. Not that it has anything to do with this other person, but you're protecting what you have. Because you have had less in the past. This person could have screwed you over financially in the past. There's your card, Virgo. You are in the reverse. This is that person. They can't touch you, Virgo. They can't touch the Virgo. The Hermit in reverse. You are having success after success, whereas they are so confused about what to do next. 7 of Cups. Okay? They can't go anywhere. They can't go anywhere that they can't be found. They can't contact people that were in their life because they also know this other person that's looking for them. They can't talk to anyone, Ace of Swords in the reverse, about this. They have no support here. You're following your dreams, the Star. Okay, you're working with others and Spirit is giving you people to collaborate with here with Virgo. This person can't put this burden down, 10 of Wands in the reverse. They can't like unburden themselves from this. You're being extremely patient. You're wanting to see things from all different perspectives, and maybe you're seeing this play out from like, and you're looking at things like in the bigger picture. This is judgment. You're having a rebirth. This is karma. This person is losing everything. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, love, and you're just getting stronger day by day as well. Okay. This person wants to send a message, possibly to you. I hope not, Virgo. Block this motherfucker, okay? You've got the Knight of Swords in the reverse. This person wants to say something. What is this? They may want to... They may be trying to find out how much money you have, because they, you know, may want to try and ask you to help them out of a situation. But Spirit, your Spirit team, Queen of Wands, is blocking them in reverse. Your Spirit team's blocking this person from knowing who you are, where you are, who you hang out with, what you do, okay? You're getting really exciting information, or like there's amazing, exciting message coming in for you, Virgo, okay? That's going to make you extremely happy. 10 of Cups. Message. This person has no idea that this is coming in for you. It could have to do with a child. It's going to make you feel really secure, especially on an emotional level. And the card we have to finish is the Magician, which is all about how much you're going to be able to create now and how much you've learned from this to be able to build your new foundation moving forward in a very different way, okay? Let's have a look and see what else we have here for you, Virgo. What else do we have for Virgo? If you're liking this video, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate that. And even comment below to let me know how this video is resonating with you, okay? What else do we have for Virgo? This person is trying to change something that they did, something that they said, the situation, get themselves out of something. They can't change this. Everyone knows now what's going on. And they are operating in some sort of bravado here. Spirit doesn't want you to live in fear also, Virgo, with the fear in the reverse here. Okay. This person thought they could do whatever they set their mind to do and persevere, but they can't, like, it's all like, everything's being blocked. They are losing something. And losing something sometimes is the opportunity to appreciate it more. They're not appreciating anything in their life. And they never possibly did. There's very strong narcissistic energy here, Virgo. Know that, like, you have, like, don't envy others around you, Virgo. If you feel your life is been really messed up or upside down, or your childhood or whatever, there's something about not, like, comparing yourself to other people here. Right, just stay in balance, get emotionally balanced, mentally, spiritually balanced here, physically balanced. Focus on your health, Virgo. Focus on all those elements of your health, physical, emotional, spiritual, and mental. And, you know, friendships. You may be put in touch with people that are going to bring you support in friends, new friends, existing friends that you can really rely upon and trust. This person can't accept what's happening to them. They're like, why me? Why is this happening to me? Without actually realizing that they've really, like, screwed up. There's no growth for them now anymore. There's no way they can get out of this, okay? And this other person is looking for them. Spirit's asking you to embrace and nourish the creative aspects of your mind, Virgo, okay? Imagination is the key to your success now, okay? To be able to create what you want, which is going to be happiness. Have more play in your life. I'm seeing dolphins. Know that even though the road ahead may look daunting, you can accomplish anything, Virgo, you set your mind to, okay? This other person operates from such an energy of dishonesty, like in every area of their life. You're accepting that the challenges that have put your way are the best way to learn. You are understanding that, you acknowledge that, you accept that from Spirit. Whether it's karmic from the past or past lives. This person's going to have no peace in their life, peace in the reverse. Absolutely no peace in their life. You, Virgo, may have a lot of regrets, okay? But know that you cannot change the past. Just work on the present and learn from the past, okay? Elephant spirit energy. Elephants may be significant. This person has not committed to any sort of practice of love here or seeing the good in things. They just operate from a place of greed, and they think they can blag their way through things with their charm or their humor. You're experiencing a lot of freedom now, especially in your throat chakra. Like, you're saying what you want to say, Virgo. And your relationships are improving because of them. There may be guilt, there may be regret, but Spirit wants you to release any beliefs that no longer, what does this say, assist you in your soul's growth. Just know that everything was a lesson. So you may go back and forward on this, feeling guilty one day or regretful, and like understanding the next, that this is part of your story. This person thinks they know everything. They think they know all the answers. Okay, and they're super, super prideful. They are in no way of service to other people. Everything that they've done is for their own gain. And now it's catching up with them. Judgment. Even though you're very empathetic, Virgo, it's really important, because you always see two sides of the same, like of the situation. But it's really important to understand that this person has their own soul journey as well, and you need to let Spirit do what they need to do. Because this person has had many opportunities to change their bad ways or evil ways. This person didn't think that, like, first of all, this person didn't think that they would ever be alone, but now they're alone. And Spirit has given up on this person. The higher spirits have given up on this person. And I'm seeing an image I don't want to explain, but the lower spirits are devouring them right now. And they're having to surrender to this, like, lower spirit energy. They have no control. You have fears here, Virgo, okay? If you are denying anything, Virgo, there's a need to be more aware in a very Ace of Swords energy, like what has gone on, okay? Don't deny it. Face it head on. This person had a lesson to learn, like divine order, the way that, you know, karma, past life karma, learning from like the experience they've gone through in this life. But like I said, Spirit, the higher realms have given, like, they've tried, but they've given up on this person because, like, there's no way. This person hasn't learned the lesson. There's someone here, Virgo, you really may need to forgive and acknowledge, okay, that resentment blocks the flow of, like, love. You have a purpose in this world, Virgo, and it's time to embrace this, okay? And have gratitude. This person has no gratitude, they will not be successful. They're lacking in self-esteem and confidence, and they probably always have operated with this internally, but on an external level, they've come off as being all bravado, okay? They're losing everything. They're losing anything they thought was abundant to them. They lack courage, and they can't move on anymore, all right? Don't worry. I know you're worried. I know you're empathetic, Virgo, okay? Worry doesn't change a situation, so really work on that mental, right? Because the worry is usually from the mind. This person is not, like they're not going to accept any responsibility here for anyone else's well-being. You may feel you've made a lot of mistakes, Virgo, in your life, but just accept that a mistake is only the opportunity to improve, to learn, and to be the best version of yourself, okay? There's a lot of forgiveness here to others and from others to you very shortly, if this isn't happening already. Because this person has made absolutely stupid decisions and haven't used their intuition and haven't trusted their inner voice when it's told them, because everyone's got that inner voice, that critic, that like dark versus light energy. Spirit's given up on this person. They can't guide them correctly anymore. They've tried so many times. Let's get one card for you, Virgo. What Spirit wants you to surrender to right now? What does Spirit want you to surrender to right now? Rest. Spirit wants you to surrender to rest. Resting your mind, resting your body. So you could be like finding it very, very hard to sleep right now. And Spirit's saying, we will take your worries from you, okay? Anything else, please, Spirit? This person could have addictions, by the way, like big time addictions. Surrender your desire to control people, this says, okay? Being over-controlling can sabotage relationships. That's got a lot to do with the forgiveness and the worry and the failure, Virgo, here. Either to do with this other person or someone else around you. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room, okay? Surrender your desire to control others here, Virgo. That was your reading today.